Hi guys, so I'm going to try to film a haul video for you today. I haven't uploaded anything recently, I don't think, and it's been a really long time since I filmed a haul video, so this is, first of all, a collective haul. I did not just go out and you know, grab all this stuff in one day. I've had it sitting here for a while, and I just haven't had a chance to film anything. I've been busy and you know, things like that, just stuff's been going on, so I want to just take a second to try to get this video filmed today and hopefully get it uploaded soon. So let's go ahead and get started. I went to the drugstore like, oh my gosh, it's been a while now. I don't even remember when I went. I think I went to Rite Aid and just kind of, you know, browsing around in there and making a lot of noise with the receipts. Sorry about that. I think this is everything that I got. I hope it is. It's been so long since I've gotten some of this stuff that I honestly forgot about half of it, but I wanted to just go ahead and film this so I could put the stuff away and it not be laying around on my floor. But yeah, I went to the drugstore and I was looking at some stuff, and what I got from there was, this is by Milani, and this is one of their, this has got so many fingerprints on it. Oh, this shiny packaging is like fingerprint city. But this is a Milani baked blush, and it is in the shade Luminoso. So that's what that looks like. And I'm sure you guys have seen these baked blushes. You know, they've got the dome top, and this is a peachy color. I don't normally gravitate towards peachy shades because I feel like they kind of make my skin look a little, it's like a dirty, I don't know how to explain it. I don't normally wear peachy shades because it just doesn't work for my skin tone, but I do find that when I do like a smoky eye or like just a more dramatic eye, that I still want to warm up my face, but I don't want like a pop of pink blush because that can really look, you know, really just crazy. So I figured I would try maybe doing a peach, like a more natural shade, just something to give a little color but not take away from if I were to do a more dramatic eye look. And that's what the color looks like. So it's just really, it's subtle. In the pan it looks really shimmery, but when I put it on, it has a faint sheen to it, but nothing like crazy. I don't like blushes that make you like really shiny. I don't know. Sometimes they're okay. Sometimes I don't know. I feel like I look a little bit nuts. So it's a very pretty, simple color. And then I got this. I have another one of these, and you guys have probably seen me use this or talk about it before, but this is the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Sexy Glow Blush. That's a lot of sexy. This is what it looks like. And I haven't used this yet because I wanted to show you guys the packaging, because once you start using it, the little heel thing just kind of goes away. That's what my old one looks like, so it's definitely gotten a lot of use. But this is in the shade Natural, and my old one is in the shade Rose. So this is, again, a more like peachy, kind of a light pinky color, and then of course you have the color on the heel, which is a little bit darker, so you kind of just swirl it all together. It smells like vanilla. It's got a really nice smell to it, and you can smell it on your face throughout the day for the most part. So if you don't like the smell, then I wouldn't suggest picking it up, but it's not an annoying smell. It's just a very light, pleasant smell, and I enjoy the smell of it personally. It's a beautiful color, and I thought it would be a nice addition to my blushes. So then I also got two lip liners. I kind of regret one of them, but whatever. The one is from Milani, and you guys probably know I'm not a huge Milani fan. I know a lot of people are, but I don't see the hype with their stuff. I haven't yet found anything that I'm really in love with from the line, but I figured why not keep trying. This is the Easy Liner for lips, and it's in the shade Most Natural. So obviously the packaging does not look very natural, and you can't, like, these were sealed in the store, so I couldn't open it and look at it. So this is the color I'm not super thrilled with. It's like a, That was a terrible swatch, sorry. But it's like a brownish, I don't even know. It's got like a brown undertone to it, so I think it would be okay if you're doing a nude lip and you use this very lightly to line and kind of, you know, give your lips some definition, but this is not something I'm going to be going crazy using because it's very dark, and this shade on me, if you're not like light, you know, if you're not doing it with a nude lip and kind of very light-handed with it, on me it kind of just looks muddy, and I don't really like the color. But the other shade I got was one of the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liners, and this is in the shade Innocent. It's like a nude looking packaging. This one, to be honest with you, I don't love this either. It looks like it would be good in the package, you know, like it looks like it would be a nice nude color, you know, something that you compare with a nude lip and just, again, give it some dimension so it doesn't look so flat. But the shade, when it goes on, it's probably not picking it up on camera, but it actually turns a little orangey on me, which a lot of nude colors do. They just, I don't know, they just end up looking really weird. So the last thing that I got from from the drugstore was this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and you guys may have remembered that I tried one of these before and I didn't like it. I just felt like the pigmentation was not there, and it wasn't creamy, it wasn't, you know, what everybody said that it would be. And I got a really light shade. It was like a highlight type shade, and I used it with a brush though, and I think that might have been my problem. This one is in the shade Always Pearly Pink, and that's the top of it, and then it's like a very light baby pink color. Samantha Sherman had talked about, I don't know if it was this exact color, but it was a color very similar to this of the Infallible eyeshadows. And it was a while back, and she'd been using it for a highlight, a real pretty pearly pink highlight, because there was a MAC shade that they came out with, and I do not remember the name, but I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. It was a really pretty, it was like a highlight. It was, I think it was a mineralized skin finish, and it was like a pinkish highlight color. Didn't buy it because I'm an idiot, and then I realized how amazing it was when it went out of stock, so I couldn't get my hands on it. But I figured I would try this as a highlight, you know, like a cheek highlight or even a brow bone highlight. But that's what the color looks like with, you know, it's very soft, very creamy color. I don't know if you're going to be able to see because the light is very glary, but it gives a beautiful sheen, and that's what it looks like, you know, in the pot thing. I really like that, actually. It's very nice. So, alright, next place I got stuff from was from MAC, and I only got 3 things from there because, let's be honest, come on. This one here, this is an eyeshadow that I have been wanting for so long, and I've kind of had it saved in my favorites or whatever. A lot of people have talked about this. I'm sure you've seen it before. This is, you know, the little thing that it comes in. I just get the refill pans, because I have a MAC palette, so I just pop them in there because why not? Because they're cheaper anyway, and you get the same amount of product. This is what it looks like. This is the color Woodwinked, and I don't know, but this is an interesting color. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a really dark antique gold. And then the next shade that I got was Amber Lights, and this one I was very, very pleasantly surprised with. That's the shade. A lot of people said that it was like an orangey bronze gold color. This camera is just not picking up these colors at all, which I would have to say is slightly correct, but when you put it on the lid and you pair it with like a pink lip or something, it looks fantastic. I absolutely love this color. It's exactly what I wanted. And then this last thing that I got was a lipstick box. This is a Frost lipstick, which I don't normally like because the Frost formula, you guys probably already know, frosty lipsticks are just not anybody's thing, really, which is probably why I haven't heard of this shade before, but I looked it up because I'd been looking at it online, and obviously when you look at MAC's website, the colors are not accurate at all. Am I the only one who has that problem? I have to look up swatches for everything before I buy them because we don't have a MAC counter. So this is in the shade Plum Dandy. That's what it looks like. And when I saw people wearing this, like if you look at the color in the tube, it actually is a little hideous. This is not a color that I would have picked up and been like, oh, I need this. But when I saw people wearing it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you a good swatch or not, but it's like it's such a crazy color. Look up some swatches online if you can, because then you can really see people wearing it. It's a beautiful color. It's like a purpley, like a violet color with gold shimmer in it. It's absolutely beautiful. I haven't worn it yet because, I don't know, I wanted to show you guys and I kind of forgot that it was sitting over here on my floor. But it's just it's a beautiful shade and I don't know, I really like it. And then the last place that I went to Ulta, and this is my Ulta bag. It's only big because of like one thing, so no, I did not go in there and like drop serious cash because it's only big because of one thing in here, and then otherwise you could have fit all of this in like a little grocery bag. But basically the big thing that they had to fit in here was the robe. I don't know if you guys remember over the holidays they were giving away a robe with like a fragrance purchase or whatever, and I guess they had like a whole ton of them left, so they were in this big bin and you could buy them for like $10 or something, plus they were doing the 20% off coupon, which I had, so you know, it wasn't crazy expensive. And I just got this white fluffy, it's like a terry cloth. Is it terry cloth or is it fleece? I think it might be fleece. I don't honestly know what it's made of. I haven't even opened it because I wanted to show you guys because it's white and I was like, this is going to be dirty immediately, but I don't know. It feels really comfy from what I can feel through the little bag hole thing, so I'm excited about that. I went in because I wanted a few things from NYX. I'm pretty sure I am missing a lip liner. I don't know where it is. I don't know. But from NYX, I got a couple things. And of course you guys know NYX is cheap anyway, but then with the 20% off, like, you know, obviously, duh. So I've been wanting this for a while. This is the Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I've used that a few times. It is really nice. I actually really do like it. I got a couple of eyeshadows. I was gonna get more, but I just didn't really see a whole lot that I didn't have. I mean, I have so many colors, but I just didn't see anything that stood out to me. This one is in the shade Birthday Suit, and it's a nude matte shadow. This a little thingy. I depotted my other ones. I might do that with these. I don't know. But it's just like a real pale white with a pale white. That sounds stupid. It's like a pale lavender. It looks whitish on camera, but it has like a lavender hue to it. It's very subtle. This next one is a glam shadow, and it's called Fairy, and who can resist a name like that? Okay, I swatched it in the store because they had one sitting out, and I was like, hooked, have to have this, taking it home. It's probably not gonna show up as well to you guys. I'm gonna try. These are a little chalky, but they're not too bad. That's it right here. It's so hard to see, but maybe it'll, I don't know. But it's just a beautiful shimmery pink. It's so gorgeous. It actually reminds me, it reminds me a lot of that L'Oreal shadow, but this is a little bit more glittery. And then I got they came out with some new butter gloss shades online, but they didn't have them launched in stores yet. So that's like the whole reason I went, because I wanted to see them in person, and they didn't have any yet. So I'm gonna have to wait, but I didn't get any because they didn't have what I wanted. But I got a butter lip balm because Emily Noel raves about this too. She's obsessed with NYX, and she's gotten me obsessed with them. And this is in, does this have a color? Lady Fingers, yes it does. And it's just like a lip balm, obviously, but they actually have a pretty decent amount of color to them. I don't know. It smells really good. It's kind of fruity. Tastes good. I really like it. I've been using this a lot, and it's really nice. And I got one butter gloss in the shade Strawberry Parfait because it's just a real pretty, like, vibrant pink. I love it. I've used this a couple times too. I really love the butter glosses. So I wanted to try some new shades, but you know, what are you gonna do? So what else did I get? I was trying to get the Real Techniques blending sponge, but of course they were sold out in the store, and they weren't online, but I wanted to see it in person, and of course that didn't happen. But I got the Expert Face Brush, and mine's a little dirty because I did use it yesterday. I've seen Sam and Nick both use this in so many videos. Every time they put on their foundation, this is what they're using. And that's what it looks like. So it's a strange shape. It's kind of flat-ish. I haven't quite got the hang of it yet, but it's not a bad brush. It's just different. Like, I don't know. I have the buffing brush, which I'm not a huge fan of. I just haven't quite gotten the hang of that one yet, but I don't know. I've always seen them use this, and I thought I saw it there, and you know, they're very affordable brushes, so I figured I would go ahead and pick that up. And we're almost done, I promise. I got this because Nikki Tutorials? She talks about this all the time. I've heard a few people mention it, but she raves about this. This is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. And I was gonna go to a counter eventually and get this, but I figured I saw it in Sephora, saw it in Ulta, which I was excited about because I was there, and plus I had my 20% off, so yeah. It's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be, so I just went ahead and picked it up. And it's a skin protectant, but it's just like look how cute this packaging is. Can we just talk about that for a second? It's adorable. You can use this for like everything. You can use it for chapping, peeling, flaking, minor burns, sunburn, windburn, scrapes, cracked lips. So it's just got like, you can use it to shape your brows, soothe dry hands, smooth your cuticles and your nails. I think the last thing I bought from Ulta was this Fakai glossing cream, and I think I've had a sample of this before and I loved it. And it's just basically, it's got olive oil in it, so it's got that funky olive oil smell. If you've ever used it in your hair or even for cooking, which I do sometimes, it's got a weird smell to it, which I don't like, but you really can't smell it in your hair. It's just when you're using it, you put it on, it kind of smells weird. But it's supposed to be frizz fighting. It's a shine cream, and it basically just makes your hair pretty silky. I really like it. It's not something so far that I'm like wowed about. So that was the last thing that I bought. I did get a few samples because I told the girl that I wanted that blending sponge and they didn't have it. She gave me a sample of this Derma Blend blending sponge, and it's white, which freaks me out. Even the pink one that I have, I'm like, when I use it, I'm like, ugh, it's getting so dirty and gross, so it's gonna be hard for me to use this one. But I love my beauty blender so much. I love it so much. But it is getting a lot of wear and tear. I use it all the time, so I'm always, squeezing it and cleaning it, and you have to replace them, obviously, eventually. So I have a backup of that, but I feel like this will be nice. So once I can get over the fact that it's white and I have to get it filthy dirty, that's going to hurt me. I don't know about you guys, but that irritates me. So that was nice of her. I'm excited to try that. And she gave me a few samples of, I don't know about you guys, but like when I order online, they don't send me samples anymore. And I check the samples that I want and they don't send them. This has happened to me like 3 times. It's really ticking me off. You know, I'm like, I get that they're free, but I spend money on you guys and I want samples. Come on. Sephora never has a problem sending them to me. Like, why do you guys have to be rebellious? But she gave me some Benefit samples, which I'm excited about. This one is the Professional Primer. I'm sure you guys have seen this. It's just a little, actually looks like a pretty generous sized tube in there. I don't think the original is very big itself. But this is, it's 0.25 ounces. I haven't opened this or used it yet. It's still in its little case. And then she gave me this sample of this Total Moisture face cream. So this is just a little packety thingy. I don't know. It looks like it'll be nice. My skin's been so dry, so yeah, I'm excited to try that too. She gave me a sample of the Professional Zero Shine powder that they just came out with. How cute is this little sample? By the way, It's got a little brushy thing with it, and then I guess the powder's in this packet. I guess, obviously, it's in this packet. I haven't used this yet, obviously, so that should be cool. I might wait to use this until it gets warmer because in the winter my skin is so dry and I don't know if this is gonna like make that worse. So I'm probably just gonna wait. And then she gave me a sample of this Japanesque luxury foundation. I've used their brushes in the past and I hate them. They're terrible. I'm sorry, but they're terrible. They're just scratchy and I hate them. But I haven't tried this. I haven't tried their actual makeup. I've just used their brushes and I wasn't impressed. But she gave me this little like blister packet thing. This side has Luminous foundation and this side has Velvet Touch foundation. So I am not quite sure how to get at the foundations like in their little blister packaging. Like it doesn't slide out. I don't really get, I'm just gonna have to like rip it apart. I don't know. But I'm excited to try these. I haven't touched them yet. They seem like they're separating and being weird. At least these are. These look fine, but these are like being weird. I don't know. So, I don't know. We'll see. They sent me an email about this new dry shampoo that you could only get in stores. So, again, hence my desire to get to a store. What is in my eye? Oh my gosh. This is the Sebastian Dry Clean Only Dry Shampoo. My baby's home, I think. But yeah, it's dry shampoo. It looks exciting. I gotta go. My child's home. So I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.